Are you fucking stupid? Let's get started. Hi, guys. I'm sorry about that. In between, though, two things have now come out. So if you want to see the first video, let me go ahead and get this. Let me see what's in here. It was saying that no one was viewing it. Oh, I guess they're doing that now. Well, you guys want to go ahead and see this? I'm gonna start this now. Oh, that's very fucking delusional. Be careful playing with that. Because someone was trying to reset the network, so then they did. Go ahead and handle this. All right, part 2. Okay, cool. Let me handle something real quick. Good, be careful with that. Because the funny thing is, my baby daddy used to be disrespectful. You have no idea. You guys really want to go play with that nigga? You think it's cute? That's why all this whole light skin thing got started. And you're going to bring up something very crazy with these calico holes, and it's going to expose Harry Belafonte. But it's okay because Harry Belafonte was so ratchet and horrible, and then disgusting towards white to black women, and then white women that he actually like has to Akasha. So he's actually not in the doo-wop, but his original body is. He's like in the hood, and he's gonna like ascend. It's very strange what they started. They made an Emotep server, light-skinned men to go look like Leon and Emotep and stuff like that in the 1930s and 40s. Those bitches brought these niggas down from space. So what ended up happening, they were fucking horrible. Harry Belafonte was horrible. You dark-skinned bitch. You got good pussy, but whatever. Now you got a baby. Haha, bitch, you got your mixed little baby. Good, go play over there. You writing all these fucking books? Come here. You talking to that stupid ass bitch? She writing about Harpo. You think I'm Harpo? Okay, watch what I'm about to do. Starting hella shit. Harry Belafonte, horrible, horrible, horrible. I see it. Thank you. Oh, well, look at this. While I'm here, I don't give a fuck. Just lay down. Can't stand this white bitch going home to this dirty ass pussy. Well, whatever. Because she got money with the white man. I already told you. And you better not get pregnant because you get an abortion. Women dead and disappeared. Yeah, just give me a kind of sign. No, good, 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 good. Keep uploading shit like that. Yes, I'm ready to learn all these working together, starting a bunch of drama. Oh, I see it. Causing hella chaos. Now, Emotep with no Akasha. Because look, what do you, they no mate. Now I'm the mate. Woo, better be careful because they made something like that. It's a chemical server for black men in tech to go play games so that then they will play with black women or disgrace themselves and their mates. And then what would happen is ChatGPT would come out and no one would believe that we stole their work or did a bunch of drama or that they didn't use their own credentials to get into their work job and steal a bunch of shit. Because look what they did to her at job. And look at this and look at that. And look all the black women left. Now look at the whites in tech and starting shit. Now tech is non-existent. I'm only coming over here for fucking spaghetti. I want the big piece of chicken. Good. Whoa. This nigga right here. Whoa. It's straight Emotep servers. Very hood and ghetto, out of control and trifling. I see it. Thank you. Remember, Malcolm X was once Detroit Red. And Malcolm X already exposed your conklin. Because remember, he talked about how white men wanted to watch black men have sex with their wives to see if they were like getting inseminated. Lies to see if you absolutely got that fucking ear conklin. Why? You doing too fucking much. Here's $20 fucking. Yeah, you got good head. Whatever, bitch. I got to flight to Boston. Now listen, don't come around me. Don't come around my fucking studio. I'll come and get you. What type of crack you like? Starting too much. Oh, baby, you hoes and this shit that you guys got started with, these comical hoes, these calico hoes, out of control. These bitches came from space. They're all going right back there. Erica Huggins, all of you guys get your backs packed. Get it started. You're talking about, I want the pink bag that she got from Burlington because I got some cute like little like travel bag. She's been wanting that for the longest. She thought that they were going to kidnap me, do all this so she can get that bag. and keep it. These hoes are that ignorant. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like Southern stuff like, oh, I want that. She gonna have this dress. That's gonna be on for a long time. That's a good church dress. I know I'm gonna find me a husband with it one. And yeah, you know you're starting too much, but you're starting too much. Original third and fourth ward host. I can't deal with it because somebody flipped the map upside down. That's all you need to know. And it's always something right. Just keep on going. When she getting shot today, that's period. That 9-4 Jones, you're gonna get it. Period. You hoes are out of control. Waves. Why can't I get waves? Everything under the sun. Karma. That's the only thing he gonna get. Waves. Dark skin ass nigga. Hey homie, how are you doing? Hey, friend. Well, him and Most Montgomery, I just don't agree with your ways, Harry. I've heard so much about you. What do you got like 3 kids going on? Harry Belafonte has like 6 secret dark skinned children. Chaos. Ooh. In his old age, he was completely different. Because the chemical server broke, because Emotep murdered somebody in space and beat the fuck out of somebody. That's how he does it. He beat the fuck out of you and it will break chemical servers. That's how you become an Aztec. And then you create Identiquan, or okay, Identiquan. That's how you do it. You have to beat the fuck out of somebody, become an Azteca. Because you killed a chemical demon. So what's on the other side? A powerful chemical that you can use for whatever. That's how I whoop the fuck out of some white girl in ESP and I have a chemical I can put on relaxer and it won't break the spirals in your hair. And it can make your shit grow long. And that's what you guys saw with my hair. My hair was hella grown because how did Daisy create that much hair in 1 year though? Aha. And if it's a supplement still, what type of ether layer are you playing with? Because the supplement is working double time. Or is there a spell on the supplement? Or your stomach must be clean. Ooh, whoa. Failed attempts at perm. Harry Belafonte now he's lucky not to have his head caved in with chemical sequences. And starting all that, man, I don't. So now look when I got started here. This is explosive.
We're discussing a few things pertaining to the main jail. Investigation which resulted in the arrest of a medical assistant assigned to the jail, and also how correctional medical are affecting our allied partners. After several inmate overdoses at the main jail, I assigned detective,
AKA Aaron and her friends coming in. Oh, he can't actually stay alive though. Why? Because he has a maid. And you think that that's like, they think it's some video game. I'm going to show you who's actually doing this though. Because I'm about to whoop her ass in front of you. Here, and Azwagagwam, that's done for. I'm Irnagagam, laying on this Azwagagwam, and this is what the indigenous language for water, because they play with spell work. All this nonsense and this, and you should have never, after talks of Appa and Wagyu beef, the karma is just too deep, it's just too heavy. It's heavy, it's so heavy, it's too heavy, and I know what he means by that. Not the chopper, but this bullshit. And you also went to go start all this bitch got smacked out 6 ways to Sunday, clipped and clapped. You're saying that you're gonna, in playing in clone, and you're gonna be forming in the image of the high priestess with banished intelligences. It says I'm banished everywhere. It's really done with why. Right, and you want to go playing in the Guacatazi, aka the Nui Eye. The Guacatazi, when you get to a certain level, they're like ether, like mu. That's the Nui Eye. They're not called Guacatazi. And then you have Guacatai. So a rabbit on the planet is a Guacatai, but she has her Guacatazi state, but she's still magical. That's what a Guacatazi is. Anything we eat on the planet animal is Guacatai, as a Guacatai, except for pig, because they're whites in lesser form, like the chimp. Listen. This bitch playing with Flowchan with baboon experiments. That's why you see in the comedic papyri the baboon at the end of the duat. That means that you're just gonna play with this federation. It's really, you ain't gonna get out that abyss. You're just gonna get into was abyss because their form is in that place. That's what it's saying. You're going to this abyss. It's saying what type of numbers you can be like dealing with if you think that you're gonna keep on passing through these ones. After the line of the dead, bitch, come on now. Nising clone experiment. That's how they used to mark things. Work. You better be careful playing with nonsense in here and fake works. It's them doing this bullshit in space because they got banished. And then they're the color of like purple eggplant, the long one. And then they went to go tie the high priestess phallus to that and saying, now look and mate. Whoa! Hey, when I say the word that got started, You better stop playing with me. She just wanted to be online. The little body that she runs is that a River Pie lady that came from space. She works at the Department of Defense. You guys have no idea. Yes, I'm tall like native lady. Like, oh hi, I'm Own. Yeah, that's just my higher self. You're starting too much shit. Pocahontas, that's all them playing games with no melanin. Why are you constantly playing with White Man in the computer, in the TV? Why? That's what I'm talking about. Water priestess, and now look at Sacagawea and now saying exposing land in works. And now on gold coins, go play with the high priestess and now pinning in the Leo body. Hey, they're asking for war here. This reality is getting smacked out, period. Netiri, Banish name, Ethiopian name. Even with the head, they found us in their wall. We just saw the own image and now saying, anyone getting caught with that Uchiwali getting hit. Duruaya smacked out. And how dare you? This means I've been banished, bitch. I've been hoeing and starting shit and twerking. Talking about we're doing calling on spirits for Ewa and doing divination and showing me jellyfish. Playing with my daughter Ignacia. Oh, look, their mother is on the planet. Hey, the unthinkable. That's what we need. Yeah, goofy ass bitches. All right, not like this. These are the whole thing on the computer in space and starting too much shit. And that the white one will then come and take on form. In whose federation Google guy? And they've been banished. Say blue and then tying in aquatic form and playing, talking about along the blue line and starting too much shit. Banished. Nothing that I speak is of the truth. Don't even know what garb they're playing with in what federation. Oh, okay. You don't want me to be okay. Hey, and now Imhotep of way. Hey, sit down and eat on planet. Also, Wakagrim in his job, I already told you. That's enough. See. Too much. Imhotep AI, don't play with me. 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 Going into aquatic and Komodo form, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't, Yeah, no, whoa. That's how they make spirals and start warfare. Don't play with me. Hell nah, don't play with me. Who's that? Hanifi, Dusty Hanifi, talking about now Imhotep, bitch. Before this, where did you hear the name Imhotep at? I heard Imhotep, but never Imhotep. I heard Sobek, but never Sobeka. I heard Ampu, but never Ampupa. And that name even sounds so demonic. Ampupa's a sister in darkness. She creates sex torture chambers. Never kapata, but not Patusazana. Tahuti, but not Tuhazea. And Akasha, you're really fucking stupid. Okay. These are the hoes doing that. They're getting smacked out. We're talking about we're gonna come to prison on planet Earth. That's their goal. They want to come just say that I made it. Like, I'm not playing it. Holiness, I'll let it out. I will never divinate. That's what this means, right? Nothing that I ever speak in divination will be true. That's whoa. My womb is banished, even though I've created several children. They're all banished too. My whole federation and legacy is banished. That's just done. Don't come near me. You won't even get rice. Your amala will always be poisoned and it'll be rock solid and hard. Ooh, hey. You just cancel it. Woo, just like Halloween. You see, I told you have speech. People don't know. And taking on form with their clankle. It's normal. You see, I told you now you have a speech indigenous party. It's just Halloween though. Oh, they want more, but we get exposed. Ooh. Hey, did I start something in ayahuasca? Going too much. Agbalumo, more. Ogbono that tastes like cinnamon. Ogbono that tastes like cake. Yeah. Ogbono that tastes like nutmeg. For pancake, gone. Playing with psychedelics and creating high meat. This is only one high meat and no herb. This one, psychedelic baby. All those they want to go and play. That's what they want to go and do. How they're making those songs and getting all those psychedelics and starting too much shit. If you really love me, buy me like no. Because Robert giving it to the chemist was starting hella shit. Take me to your house and Google me house. You're like, we don't know that you bitches were once fast and starting too much shit to go get food. Party created an eloquent speech and playing with this Spanish Wakatazi. You just really don't know. My air intelligence was destroyed. They said that I will not become a high priest again. What is this? My form will always be debilitated. It's like a face mask that they give karmics. Like, remember yokai? All of them are going to sex torture chambers. You just have to see who started this. Done. So next thing you know, and playing in the computer, playing in movies, dark room, consciousness, playing with your eyes, starting a bunch of shit you will never find out. Well, priestess is here, right? And now, next thing you know, why is this coming over my body in my iguana or aquatic form? What are you doing? And now usurped in on planet Earth, ran, right? Done. The game is over. I told you I smacked out the reality. Over. Make sure you tell the truth. Okay. This means I have been banished. I will never have a real crown. My crown will always be a mimic of someone else's. You just don't know. Yeah. I will go and show my image, so they will then know I have become a bastardization. I took on form of a human and Anaguacatasi. Look, he has like the human palate and the animal teeth in his mouth at the same time. You guys want to go play with these niggas in space and they're playing with me on the computer. That's who's screaming and starting shit and playing with people's kids in the dream state and starting stuff and taking on mutant forms. And they on planet Earth, they walk as bitches like Ebony and them in Playwood Castle. You guys are so fucking funny. And I'm gonna show 4 evil men that all look alike. This one. Where's this to walk out without clothes on? Hey, Auntie. Well, hey, Auntie. Yeah, she thought she was young, so this is how you walk when you're young and foolish. And you want to go and beat her. The career is gunshot. The wound has not ended. Though. That's how you know. Yeah, this one in this state. In this state. Okay. I want you to look in this man's face. Okay. And now look at Castle. Okay. Not this Horatio Jones. And this is what Africa needed to see too. I'm done with this. Pastor Jones. And the shape of his head. And spell work. Okay. And Richard, he's a Nollywood actor. And that's Pastor Jones' brother in space. And do you now see DNA in from? Oh, okay, because this is explosive, right? Igita and magic. This is what he really looks like most of the time. You've seen him in King of Boys. Okay, again, and then Pastor Jones. Well, you can because that nigga got charges without the ass Daisy. That's them doing too much, putting trap houses in people's name. Look like one of the things that's coming out now is spell work and Hanifi and playing games. Pastor Jones is not a Hanifi. They castled them, they want to go play games, experiment in space, and starting too much shit to get on the planet with Lawford Carter. And then what ended up happening is they mixed up because the Calico holes were already down here dismantling them because they hate they're just fucking stupid. So they forgot their experiment was how many pieces. Oh, they have no coloring. Oh, so they have to keep on starting wars and starting all shit for crops and control of herbs and stuff like that to make their coloring in space. They keep on getting caught. Right. So what ended up happening here is now it's come out that there's some type of like Iguazi magic where demonic ass men follow you. That's Castle the 37. Ooh, yeah. and starting hella shit and magic going on and like knowing about it and thinking it's cute to go out and slaughtering women. But before it was just about anger issues because I felt like I shouldn't. Well, I don't know why I was mad. It's fucking stupid, and you think it's cute and like, but you're under magic because he's like glamoring you in space because he really was here and got boiled in turbinado sugar for starting hella shit and playing in slavery in the 1200s and hasn't been back here since until you started something. Okay, there we go. We got one. Then let's go set up Willie and start hella shit. Builders unplug the phone, starting on hell shit, even though he knew his mate, Troy, Castle's brother. Here we go, trauma. So now, ooh, whoa. And you think it's a Southern like tale. And these niggas are really stupid and on planet Earth again, playing hella games and starting hella shit. They're evil, they're hiding. They went to go and hide with your boss because they're playing too much with Biafra warfare. And it's coming out that there was a high priest. And that's why these men are going bad on him. I can't even, yeah, a lot of the magic broke because you can see it like, oh, completely different though. But I see what, yeah, he can get there. This one can't. There's something going on with magic. Now you know Hanifi. And now you know like people that have to go and hide. And that meant he went to go and hide. And then he like formed in like, because his DNA is like shattering like your energy. Like something's coming out him because he's like evil, but he has to go form in your about energy into it. Like which should have just been as far as that goes. And that's why you have to come to ceremony in the village every now and then. So now that you've seen now, okay, now this type priest.
From the Centralized Investigations Division to launch an investigation. Searching through jail phone logs, detectives learned several inmates throughout the facility were calling a number belonging to Zorona Harris. Zorona Harris was a medical assistant assigned to the main jail, brought in by Correctional Medical. Detectives learned that Harris was conspiring with inmate James Whitfield to distribute drugs, cell phones, and other dangerous contraband.
Good. Didn't I tell you all these niggas getting out of jail because they're checking out the jails too? Like, oh, who's in here? Every cell. They're bringing people in. Some of you guys like are gonna find out that there's gonna be like days where you go once a month and go find your family members in jail. Whoa. These bitches got way too slick looking for dick and it really got them hit, like just period. So now what's happening here is that an aquatic form has come out and now it's a problem. You better stop fucking playing me. This nigga right here, basically saying like, I'm gonna get slapped out. Hey. And this is what these hoes are playing with at the core, and they're getting fired. Right? It had to be something good. I'll leave image now. I have to get this on here. Woo, woo. Now we become the high priest. You expose yourself. Looking for Coltan and talk about now Black Panther, and now talking about Zim. Yeah. And what's that thing called? Vim. You remember the man that's going pass away, Bram Molinar or something like that, playing with people's kids, starting hell shit, and he got smacked out and he died? Yeah, this is how like you create this. They created this, the text edit thing. But you know, you guys have different versions of this, like for whatever you're coding, like whatever system. They take this and then edit it based on whatever software you're running or the intention of your software, whether that be chemistry, gaming, whatever. That you have to adapt this to whatever like language you're speaking. So that's why when I'm doing UTF coding in this, it's very out of control because how are you activating this in just a text file? Right, it doesn't have the syntax for activating access to PHP or Java or, and now kids.
Sadie. She's on Verizon.
That's the policy used for low-cost housing by tech workers on their investigation by city, because who's paying for it? And look at this bitch. Look at changing colors and starting shit.
There's nothing powerful than you.
You have to wait in water. I got one way for you. Akasha. Locked. Done for. Come and play with the pale one now. Oh no. It's knocked out. You're not this one, all of them, they go play with this one, the queen, the triggerfish. There's different ones. This one's for spiritual warfare. And exposing her image new, right? Like, oh look, oh, she's aquatic too. She wants swimming with her mate. They're in there fucking. Well, not Pokemon. That's what we're talking about. Like that started slavery though. So you can spy on the spiritual being. Okay. Don't play. Okay, meanwhile. Less. People are revolting. This Wakatashi thing is actually starting a lot of shit. Good. Then you're playing what? And I'm talking about airbending and Azula and Dai Li. You just don't know what it is. That's just on Chai Sai. Like I'm done. I'm speaking Chinese. Like I'm done with Dai Li. That's been here. If you didn't watch Avatar, you don't understand Dai Li. You're thinking about like them playing games with the mafia, taking your house, that too, Xiong, all that. You need to watch Avatar. That's done. They are done for. Shogunate. It's, I see it. And now look, the pale one now is in form. Whoa! And now they're playing with the hybrids. Was she supposed to have lost my mind? So now, and that's why you guys are getting rounded up and whipped like that. Because Akua wants to go and play with this magic, and little kids were missing. And now, why conflict is coming up, and why are all these kids turning up with their hands cut off? And why are you talking about in Dutchland? There's like a practice where you guys eat chocolate hands because you put Cheong. Because Leopold went cutting off all the hands of kids. I didn't want to work for him. So now it's like a celebration delicacy, and I'm playing in Cheong, and you're playing with Ethiopia. Why? Hey, immediately stop playing with me, just period, bitch. Because you're doing this with Oswald because you guys are banished. I'm gonna deal with you. You're playing with Uzwana at his job and playing with a purple eggplant and with a high priest. You're gonna see how that purple eggplant is gonna end up cursing you because it's gonna come up again. Yeah, Hoenn is slitting around, blasting her face like this on people's planet. Like, oh, come and look for us to come play games and start hella shit. That bitch from whoa. Teleported off the planet. Thank you. Maybe it's safe now. Hey. You want to go and play? And they started that. There's an Indigenous Federation. Men on me, the men on mini. The men on mini, they don't exist. It's the men on mini. The men on me. They went to go play with the Mahashanik. Now playing with Saffron, Melissa Hood, and Monica. They used to work at DCYF or works there. They went to go play with what we call skinwalking, the original form. Okay, we can get these different bodies and then we can get a costume. We can go suck and fuck in form state and whoa. I don't know what's gonna create that spiral. My whole pussy is all in here. Oh, we got banished. We can't eat. Okay, so we have to go use our bodies. Where? Let's make this planet. But the high priestess, but that's our way. I need an anchor. I need like a receptor though. Well, let's make bots because they can eat and we can eat. Now you're playing with the octopus. She's in the octopus. I told you she's in the octopus. Be careful. She doesn't have an octopus. Ice Spice has no melanin. There's a spell on her to make it look holographic. That's why we keep on playing with the color pink. She knows what she's doing. She's like 78 in space. Right? Yeah, it's the men on me. Then let's create magic and spell work and trauma, and you can create apparitions with intelligences of heat and desert and ooh, oh, hey, hey, boom. She's so there. Most of this is coming from bitter. Listen, well, you gave up your form. Eating raw. Ah! Getting my psychedelics. Shantae's a failed experiment. Ah! That's what Shantae in space. The sevens. Told you that you bitches are. Whoa. Now these holes activated on the computer, water and spell work in the color spectrum. But it's really one stupid, ugly bitch in a body in another federation that doesn't know she's being tracked. And she's running all of them through like different aquatic beings. She put one portal that is like attached to her aquatic, actually banished. Because they all are. Yeah. Ratchet bitch in space. Oh my God. Okay. You need to stop getting online with your gray hair like that because everyone knows what you're doing. You're ruining my prospects in space. I'm a doula and I really just focus on meditating and self-care and honeybee, bred and born, brought from space, bored yeah all the time. I was on UA's planet, they just told me to take off. Oh shit, they didn't. I was shocked with the policies. That's what the white man goes, how do you do that? I hate much this guy. and their DNA is quick up and smacked out. So they have to use fecal cells and other shit like that. And they have to strike bodies for these bitches. But the octopus gives like a water cell. And then because water, it's like there's different like levels of water. Like you can have like the water on this planet is like belongs to a specific federation because they went to go play. So this water is like on their planet like sewer water. They have to sleep, live, drink, eat that. That's what I'm saying. You can create water too. Some are water places. So I can create different types of water. So I can create like a type of water by just coating it, and then I can program that water, and then I can make cells out of that water, right? Using a specific conduit. But what's the conduit that's going to grow like that being? Right? Is a prokaryote conduit or eukaryote, and or I can put mushrooms, right? And then I can get like cells out of that whole entire thing, incubate them, grow cultures and stuff like that, and then incubate and start growing humans. You're talking about story of your cool bitch. That nigga was like spying on my son when he was like 5 years old, playing in my kitchen, trying to make eggs for his wakatazi so he can make different like animals and beings and federations to hold intelligences to play with spell work. Okay. So now you hoes just really don't know tonight. Turn that shit the fuck off. If I have to play with paperwork because you're playing with that tree in space, like, oh, look, this tree belongs to our federation. Now we got paper and get the print shit. I'm gonna slap you with Xerox. Because now in digital reality, who's owning paper here in Uchiwali? Paper for money, Uchiwali. Oh, well, that's on Huey's planet. Hey, a long-term setup. Okay. Yeah, and you're playing with Yanni and she just had her baby. Hey. Yeah, I can get production. I don't smoke crack. We created this rain space because we were too like obvious with our faces. Because we fucked up our incarnation cycles and everyone saw our face on the last one. Now we look like the original stupid slut ass bitches that started this. I created Samoan and calico holes and other shit like that because we were banished intelligence and playing with water and starting too much shit and playing with your kids in the dream state and getting smacked out playing in your fucking wall because you have something blue by your head. Pretty pink, baby blue. Why don't you give me something new? We're all just babies in my view. So crawl, baby. Crawl, baby. And I teleport from here to there. I'll make sure you have young fun. We're gonna have study hall right now, so we can listen to music and like do homework. Okay. Once again, Andre 3000, and you're starting too much shit. And yes, everyone saw that, and he called the police. No. This looks like some bitch named Carnisha. Sorry, not Carnisha. Speaking of Carnisha, she's gonna come up in a minute in New Orleans. Thank you. This looks like some other goofy bitch. I was actually playing with her. That's so funny. That bitch put period blood in that nonsense, and better be careful with y'all. Some rappers named Bubbles or like May or whatever. I just like starting shit. You're right. That's what they look like in space. And they have no melanin though. So it's like they're just white. So that's what it means like you lose your melanin. There's different colors and shades. That's what I'm talking about, DMT spectrums. This is what I'm talking about. You're playing in the octopus. But you're playing in the octopus. I didn't play with the octopus. Why would you tell people that I'm playing with your octopus? You know what? I'm my own octopus. They brought her these whoa, you hosts and their eyes were watching God and TK and whoa. And we got poison in the wall because we were burning and we was giving people chemicals and we said it was act. So they came and killed us. It wasn't a flood. We died. Then there was a flood. Just to clean out the water. Any plan was spelled works still. Oh, she going that way and she off with scale and whoa. Doing too fucking much and starting too much shit. Get off the planet. Get off. That's done. That's done. You're getting off the planet. This to come and play. The ones on the planet they want to use for clone. You see something like this, and eggs, you want to go play with that. You see a being like this, and you choose to go play. And I've never in Squid, and I regret that.
The ink is a seemingly innocent mixture of mousse and melanin. Melanin, the same dark pigment found in skin, hair, and eyes, also happens to contain the chemical compound tyrosinase.
Now we're going to look into proteins and folding and good. Very good. Because I'm about to read it. It's speech. Physique. These are physiques. These are all physiques. This is a physique. This is like, oh, my pussy's popping. Like, oh, very illegal for you to put this online. And I know exactly who did this one to go play with chemical servers. To starting Nazis will be quiet once again. Okay, very good. And that's why I turned off that. That's just enough. The kids did a lot of space. I'm tired of dealing with it. You go work on it because it's traumatizing. Because they didn't know what they were doing because they have old holes running around with different forms. Because remember, they play octopus and making body. Okay, you have similar intelligences. Playing with tribe with the chemical server. By just switching the environment, the intelligence to like ear slayer. So from water to air. And they don't know because there's air that is water. And there's water that's a type of air. Fuck. Yeah. And then, oh, let's go play with this and go play with that. Let's go do this and do that. And old hole from all the way up there. Starting, you're going to stop this. Because you remember that movie 13? We always have one of those. Daisy. And that's your arch nemesis. My best woman. He's an uncle and I burned him. And we're supposed to have a baby together. And we already had one. No. Including physique. And what be it? Hey, and this is what they're going to turn their DNA from this to this playing with me. I'm going to just like really put you in, and their reality got hit so hard with brand new reality coding just by thinking you were going to take my serpent drawings and put them in Nikes. That's what did it. Because that's what those are for. James. This is saying like I'm semi-functional. I just work in like the finance department. This says like I was once a director. I don't know because I don't really do my job. I'm just here to start a bunch of shit. Because I think Black women, I'm programmed to like play with Black women as like we're supposed to be enemies. Like I'm supposed to defeat you. Like take over you and do this because I think I'm a 16-year-old black girl. Oops. Okay, good. Now you see mental illness is starting to my shit. Nah, you're not an octopus. You're not that. You could definitely tell who these people are because they're sweet. That's a very serious chemical warfare. Lolelilero. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turn that shit off tonight. It's done. Turn it off tonight because I'm going to smack you out with the teleportation. Turn it off tonight. I'm tired of playing with you. That's the ones who are doing this. And then, look, we can come to the planet and play with Uwai. Introduce this one first so then they'll think that, yeah, friend, sister, yeah, thank you for getting me hamburgers and everything. And going back and forth to SpaceX, and now there's no chemicals on the planet. And okay. And she goes, don't play with me. I'll destroy all of them. You hoes, if you're playing, stop it. The aquarium has a list of all these bitches because the karmics brought them. Take them up out of there now. Go fry those bitches and those clowns eat them. They're all in torture chambers. Enough. You, their reality got smacked so hard. They didn't even go to the duat. The planet just got moved there, and then they were like, "Wait, what?" Oh, that was a joke. Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I thought they were joking because you're that delusional, playing the psychedelics and like Mom. Okay, and playing with Hanifi, good, and sex magic, good. You want to clear it out? Well, now I know who I am, and now I'm just recovering. You just don't know. Just somebody wants a project. You want to win? Somebody thought that was Ice Spice having sex. That's the alien. Yeah, screaming. Until they found out it was like a seminal chaos. And they didn't know that because they were screaming. Screaming. Yeah. I want to show you that nigga's image once again. After talks of Sully, kill it. Down. People getting attacked by their animals, good. Yeah. Good to escape the magic. But you playing the God tonight. Turn it off. And he has something so vicious for you hoes. This one is the lemongrass hash that I make. How did you get a lemongrass? That's how you know that you lost this war, because our rabbit's sitting right there. Whoa! It's like a war that they started in the 1700s with the Mongolians. This war really started in the 1400s, which brought Genghis Khan down here over playing with a specific white rabbit to stop this hash from coming out, a lemongrass hash. It's lemongrass and Tisquite. Uh-huh. And you and that one's here. There's a lemongrass with that there's lemongrass and it has rose with the Tisquite. It's you have to put three parts. All right. And then the base is a mullein. Thank you. And that's how you know that you're just done here. This, if I hear this nigga in my ear one more time, I'm smacking you out. Period. So now, I have no serpent. I have no form. I've taken on bastardizations. I will never divinate properly. I've been blocked in the aquatic space. This is why you only see one hue of blue. Nothing that I ever divinate on in warfare will be actual. It's only what will happen to me. I'm telling on myself. Where's that spell word? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know this animal deck, and no, you don't start it, bitch, and dose. Just don't start it. Timing. Since you guys want tarot cards, it's on it's $10 a month, and we do it through the monthly class. This monthly class is about taking on forms and ending this octopus OY. My Patreon is very valuable. A lot of people change their life, and they're like, Daisy, it's better that this is not public. What I put on there. Those who know, they see my news stories and then they help their whole hood. I've changed human rights, everything. You have to accept it to get into an alternate database, to get removed from all this stuff, because they used the magic to bring us down here. That started slavery. Move yourself from that, because they're playing with that as a conduit to you. Otherwise, nothing, no chaos can work on you. Super. She went to go hide because her image causes chaos. They always kidnap her. She's like 6 foot. She went to go hide. I said, hey, priestess, they have this program. You've been in the city here from your memory crystal. This place right here. If you go there, they're gonna give you phone, they're gonna give you food. She got 2 big boxes off a styrofoam plate, took it back to the place that she was at, ran half the way because they were chasing her, like, oh look, we can kidnap her and drop her, Martha and them. She got there, had that phone, it ended up getting into a housing program. Okay, I'm just gonna run this like 1 mile. And then they took her to the city. They had like a housing program there. She has her own spot now, her own flat. It's her and one other woman, and they work, they have a job. They went to go do job training program. So I didn't know I can be on the computer like this, executive assistant. Why would you have us in sex work all these years? And then I have an octopus. Who's this Black woman? I'm talking to her every day. Now I know why. You're gonna suffer on this planet. It's okay. It's actually funny. You're lucky I lived in the Mato Grosso, so I lived there and I saw these animals. They helped me find food at the time. Now I know God loved me. You bitches are so disgusting. It's just one of them. It's super fun. Ooh. What? Everybody in every state, we're looking for our kids. Start with Hanifi. Start with Hanifi. Hanifi knows the white. Start with Hanifi. It's Hanifi. Start there. It will take you to the white. Good. That's how we're gonna do it. Start with this too. Sage leaf and then coca. Spell. And they thought the whoa, whoa. $65 lane. So that lemur, his hand, they have been banished. They lost their divination marking. Psychedelics was just half of it, wanting to make. And it's something that they did with Shaki, and they picked Shaki to the planet. What is exactly? It couldn't be that they brought me into this world. Hell, I've only heard of this place. Well, I didn't know I was here. Let's begin with the spell work. Where's my sister? People have not read something very interesting here. Yeah, playing with your clock. And playing in me. These are the master pedophiles in the plan. The main pedophiles. They are for play. I don't understand exactly what rock Pokemon is, but why are you playing with my now herb is missing from the planet, and this mushroom that I used to eat. Well, we'll just use it for poisoning. Now look at this noodle. Yeah. Only to find out that they've been doing Iguru as Let's focus on this. Jesus. That's Hey, it is done. That is enough. That is just enough. What is pretty? They want to go play in Delta State, and now they dirty that water, saying oil leak. Hell, my herbs, my sea cucumber. Go as and go and get everyone, whip all of them, take them to Abasa, go and get that pepper there, all of them in Nanash. Cut off one leg, you will all do frog hop, you will all do picking. They've ordered it. Very good. Stop. Remember, he used to call me Chicken Bucks.
感染症、アスツレラ菌の感染によって起こる病気のことです。健康なウサギであれば、菌を持つ温度変動の激しい環境で
These children wasn't very much give up your divination child to play recording experiments. It's so that everyone look what you could do. Because the second they opened and they were hiding in it. They didn't want me to see them because they knew that I was going to cry. They didn't want to see me cry because they know who I am in space. And they've been avoiding that like I don't have space. Because they went as me playing games with spy magic. They don't want to tell me. Because it was like their teachers and their friends. All those playing games with me. Sick cats. That's what you what you sick. It's sick twice. Three times. What? The trophy in my destabilize it. How important this is, nobody doesn't. You're like, oh well. That's why you're supposed hurts. And you wanted to do that with my children. All of you guys want to sit. And you have this to be saying trust because you get this super sensitive situation. And you think and you want to see the cry out crying. So as you just maybe I have to cry. She can't see. was an abomination. Because they so left person they died. So Jesus. I hate sports. Because we're gonna talk. She's like, she was like, she was it's because they made her do sex with me. She was, they were her companion down first women in slavery. And then they were donated something so vicious, she just went to war with everybody. So people always forgive her and she knows I was, but not this time. So they suffer too much. That's why they keep on going. I want to see how far I can go. It's a spell. Look at now she's suffering. So I can't not breathe. Look what I did to your life. So I cannot forgive you. Because you know it's me though. You're playing with me though. Look at the high priest. He forgave you. Look what you did to his when he was a child. Sexual. What you did. What you did again. Didn't make me mad. Look out. That's a flame fucking work on the planet and starting nonsense. They're beautiful women. They're just purple. They look Ethiopian. Now look what you did with Charmaine. She lost her mind. Yeah, it's like you guys are going back and forth. They're starting to work into the planet. Now we'll get our heart. Because this is the only place you guys can eat, but now there's no food. And everything poisoned because the cartel. And look what you did with those men and their mothers. And then after they got reprised and recompensed and they got to rest. And they got remedials, right? They went to go and play and go to school and do all this. And then you murdered all their sons in gunfire. beautiful men. Why? We can't make music. We can't have this, and you start a drug contest and that nigga. Yes, we say it. Yes, it's just to get it. Because of what they did to this niggas, of course, we just keep talking. Several times we dropped, recovered. It was because there was never since. And she was because I can't mistake. Because I can't. She's and somebody went to go spy. She's close to just just because they got because listen. So it's done. Because you've called this human. This person is not supposed to cry. Stop. Step. Not the Jews. Why you guys starting shit like that? This is disgusting. This is the only incidents of slavery. There's never in order to place slavery. These games so they can scan. So they just send all those. Where else does this exist? Only here. It will end here. There's something last. There is no more. It's not possible. It's not possible. They've been hunting for thousands of millions of years. Slavery existed for like thousands of years ago. That's what created suicide. They did it one more time by getting that spiral. Oops. They found it and it broke because they tried to put it on me. But they found it and it broke. Issues. Would you stop? Said under the sea, Belafonte accent in combat. And then Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob in school. Fuck. And SpongeBob, Patrick lives next door. Why didn't you tell me that they saw this as children? Well, you already in Nickelodeon. I only saw all that. You said she's Basically, that's all that representation. That's what did it. Just getting it because you just so which is just like it because it doesn't work. Because that's what they get. You know, they you know the kids so they went off the place. And they're you guys believe me. That's what people need to check. When you read Japanese, one way it's Korean, one way it's Chinese. Korean one way. Japanese, it's Cantonese, it's Mandarin, it's Chinese. That's it. That's how they hold it back.